little dude, how you doing? You lost? A little bit scared? It's Mother's Day today and you've lost your mother? Man, feel for you. Anyway, I am here in Lisbon and I'm just exploring Lisbon a little bit more. There's a punk rock show and Bad Religion, Agnostic Front, Strung Out, things that I love. And basically I wanted to give a shout out today to my mother, wish her a happy Mother's Day, and to all the other mothers that are out there, just to wish you all a happy Mother's Day, and kind of talk about how my mom instilled this love for travel in me. And maybe that's something that if you're a parent, that's a gift that you too can give to your child. So I figured I would share my experience with you about why I love travel. And it started off as a young kid of we would go out on these adventures. I would pop into my mom's station wagon and we would drive out to the Lake of the Ozarks, and we'd have time on the lake. We'd get on the boat and just have a really great time. It's kind of cool that we have these superheroes, because when it comes to parents, as a child, it's something that we think of our parents as superheroes. So it's kind of cool to have this as a backdrop here in Lisbon. Going through these little adventures, these day adventures, weekend adventures, they were fantastic. When I got a little bit older, I would go on longer trips, go to Florida. They took me to Disney World, and it was fantastic. Going to Epcot Center, really inspiring my imagination and creativity to think of things and of wow, this factor of why is it that this works this way? Why is it that people are different? Why do they speak a different language? And a little bit older, my parents also took me to Ireland. I stayed in Ireland for a summer, 6 weeks with them when I was 8. Went to France, went to Germany, and saw these different, there's a bus here. So different textures, different things that you hear like a bus. So the different ways that people speak English, even pronounce words that I didn't understand, but they're still speaking English. And going into France and exploring a little bit of France as a little kid gave me this love and this wanderlust for these new experiences. And going into Germany and eating different foods that I had never been exposed to, or being forced to eat stuff that I didn't find appetizing, like mushrooms. That's ugh, mushrooms. And I still didn't like mushrooms back then, but absolutely love to eat different foods today. And embracing those fears that I had of this food is kind of scary, was important for me to explore things a little bit more in where I go in life, to look at things of this is maybe a little scary, but I have the courage to embrace it and walk through it and have a story to tell later on. So really that trip to Ireland, France, Germany when I was 8 was really a pinnacle aspect. One of the things that I remember from that trip, I was with my parents. They took me into a bar, was playing the casino machines, won a bunch of money. They're drinking beers. They're up there. I'm having fun on this casino machine. But by the time that we left, talking to the bartender, he ends up giving me a little toy slot machine that you put money in, you pull the trigger, and goes down. You get 3 cherries. Basically what happens is it has a little joker that pops up and it squirts you with a little bit of water. So I had so much fun when I came back home with my friends of squirting them in the face unexpectedly. Greatest time ever. So, you know, I had like these little experiences where I thought that they were funny, and I got to share them with other people. And now I get to share these experiences with you. And I'm really grateful for my mom for giving me this experience to have this love for travel, to see things from all over the world, that there's something bigger than my neighborhood. And it's been fun, you know, going down weird streets, finding really cool murals like this. It's been a great adventure. I'm grateful that you all have joined me on this adventure. I know that this is going to be kind of a little bit of a raw type video. It's going to be kind of handheld. I'm just doing things a little bit differently than normal. Not going to have any cuts on this video. So, you know, this mural is absolutely beautiful. And it's not too far from the Orient station. So if you're wanting to check out some different places, go to some of the places that aren't the same old tourist spots. You know, just pop over here and go down an alley. You never know what you'll find. And you know, I really want to say thank you to my mom, and thanks to all of the moms out there today that are being parents, or, you know, just really nurturing things and giving people gifts, giving kids gifts. It doesn't matter if like it's your biological kid. If you're able to give the gift of wanderlust, there's so many other keys to success and things that unlock within their minds, and the creativity that they get to have. So thank you to all the moms that have nurtured people. Maybe it's not even their kids. Maybe it's somebody even older than you that you just nurtured and you gave them the love that they need. It's a beautiful thing that you all offer the world, and I want to thank you very much. And if you like this video, hit the big like button. Tell me stories about your mom. I'd love to hear stories about motherhood and what it means to you all. Just drop them in the comments section. And until the next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Ate mia.